guest is a Canadian who's starring the HBO series Lucky Louie. Please welcome very funny guy, Louis C.K.
Thank you. Hello, how are you? Hey guys. Nice to be here. I had a good day. I went shopping today. I had to buy a belt because my pants, here's the problem. You know when you get fat and your pants get tight and then you get fatter because it's not like, oh, I'll stop eating. And then all your pants hurt. Like every pair of pants hurts. And then you eat even more because you're like, screw it now, man, and you just get depressed. But here's what happens. If you get fat enough, your belly starts to push out, and your pants won't even hang in the normal place. And then they get down to your pelvis, and then they feel loose, and you're like, hey, losing weight, all right, I'm coming down. I guess I ate my way through to the other side. I've gotten, look at this. This is ridiculous. The crazy part is that my belly hits my pelvis at a right angle. It just goes right in. Like when I'm in the shower and I'm scrubbing, when I get down there, I gotta cut in like this. I actually have to scrub. Or else that gets filthy down there. It's like it's like a theater seat. I find pennies and receipts and stuff. Yeah. And the worst part is I'm 39, so it's not like I'm gonna get better. This is it or a lot worse for the rest of my life. It's not like I'm going to be all ripped when I'm 48. It's over. And I got tits, too. I just got boobs. I got boobs on my body. How depressing is that? That is a really weird moment in a guy's life when you catch your boobs in the mirror and you get all these weird feelings, you know? They must be the same feelings that a teenage girl has when it's the only thing that a 12-year-old girl and a 40-year-old man have in common is that moment when you're going, nothing. You got to carry your books like this. It's depressing. I think it's because I eat huge amounts of food all the time. I was at a party recently for my daughter and her friend of hers had a party, so I had to be in a room full of awful people at a birthday party. And but then there was a plate of cookies, and once I saw the cookies, I'm like, that's all of this is that now. I'm gonna eat every cookie. And you gotta have like a strategy for how often you go to the cookie plate and keep rediscovering it like you haven't seen it. The first time you see it, you're like, somebody brought cookies. Yeah, I gotta go ahead. You gotta go like this, like, I don't have to have one, but I don't want to insult anybody, and you eat one. No, I can take it or leave it. You walk away the whole time, radar back there. Later on, different group of people around. I want two cookies. Somebody back there. If people start to notice how much you're eating them, you have to say something like, these are crazy. What's with these cookies? They're weird. It's like, no, it's not that you're a fat piece of crap that can't stop eating. They're insane cookies. I love all food. I like food from other countries. I was in Chinatown. I know that's not another country, but I was in Chinatown, and I went to this grocery store, and they had weird food in there. I swear to God, they had duck vaginas. They had duck vaginas in a big barrel with a scoop stuck in it. And I'm looking at these duck vaginas. First of all, I'm thinking, could we possibly dominate a species more than that? And that we're selling their vaginas in barrels? The ducks are like, dudes, enough already with that. I didn't get any. I didn't buy any because I don't want to know. What if I love duck vaginas? What if I love duck vaginas. They're so good. It's not like a million things taste like a duck vagina. 4 in the morning, I gotta have a duck vagina right now. Chinatown's closed. I gotta go to the park with a knife. Where's a duck? Thank you very much, folks.
Hilarious as always, Louis C.K. Talk to him in just a second. Sit around. With Louis C.K. Louis, first of all, the DVD of Lucky Louie, your show, comes out January 30th.
That's right.
And I have to think this show probably was a profound experience for you. I thought it was a very funny show. Did it change your life doing this show?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I being on HBO was cool, and I got to go to the HBO Emmy party.
Which is, everyone says that's the coolest party to go to.
It's the greatest, yeah. I didn't belong there. I didn't feel like I did. But there I was, and I went to the Sopranos table, because those people are unreal to me, you know?
Right.
And so I just sort of stood around, and...
you stood near the Sopranos.
Yeah,
And
sort of stood there.
You went from I went over to like, hi everybody, Louis C.K. to amending your story to I stood around there.
I stood around the Sopranos, and Gandolfini was really nice. He said, like, I saw your show. I laughed.
Right.
Like, he said it like that, like he can't say anything directly, you know, that mobster thing. And do you think it was funny? I laughed. That's all I'm willing to say. But Paulie Walnuts came up to me.
Paulie Walnuts.
And he just goes, yeah, Lucky Louie. Like jabbed me in the chest like that.
Right.
Yeah, Lucky Louie. And I'm like, yeah. And he says, yeah, that show, let me tell you something. You got to hire some new writers, because that show's a piece of You're going to be committing Harry Carey within a year. That's so awful. He's like, I turned it on. I was like, oh, what is this? Like, he's just hated it. And I wrote the show, too, but there's no way I'm going to go, see here, Mr. Walnuts. You know,
how dare you,
and I was
Mr.
really
Walnuts.
honored that I got to meet that's meeting Paulie Walnuts.
Sure.
It would have been disappointing if he was like, I really enjoy your show.
Yeah. You met the real guy.
I met the actual
Did he start
character.
hitting you with a baseball bat at any point?
Bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know, you're a very funny comic. I've watched, your act a lot over the years, and you talk a lot, of course, about being married and being a, dad. Do you miss anything about being single, the single life? Because, you do a lot of material about, you obviously love your kids and your wife, but
I do. But there's a lot of avoidance in being a dad. Like, I love to run errands. Like, the other day I flushed all the toilet paper down the toilet so I could go get out of the house, have something to do. Right. We love errands. Dads love errands.
Yeah.
But anything. I'll go paper towels. I'll go to the paper towel factory in Nova Scotia and get them right now. But I don't miss being single, because I hated that.
You didn't like being single?
No, I wasn't good at it. I didn't know how to get with women. I had one beautiful
Maybe it's the way you phrased it.
Yeah, get with them.
I wish to get with you.
I wish to get with you.
If that's possible, contact my lawyer.
I wish to have you.
Yeah.
I was with one really hot woman once, and she got very drunk and slept with me. And the next morning, I remember her looking down at me, and she was so horrified. And she just looked at me like, ugh, like I feel like she had felt like she had raped herself with me somehow. And I saw her.
Oh God!
I saw her questioning everything that led up to being with me.
Yeah.
I realized, like, I am somebody's rock bottom moment. The moment in someone's life where they looked at me and went, okay, I gotta stop all of this crap. I gotta reconcile with my dad. I gotta go back to school.
No more crystal meth.
Yeah.
That stops now.
Yeah.
Well, the HBO special Louis C.K. Shameless is going to air January 13th at 10 o'clock p.m. And the series Lucky Louie is going to be in stores January 30th. And thank you so much.
Thank
You've always
you.
been a good friend of us. Louis C.K., always funny. Our thanks to Jared Miller for stopping by and throwing animals at me. Our thanks to Gule Hill for being here. Of course, you got your Max Weinberg. You got your Max Weinberg shaking over there. Good to the last call with Carson Daly, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
It's fading fast. It's really bad.
Okay. Oh, my God. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're a comedian. Maybe there's some truth to laughter being the best medicine if you got a joke or something.
Okay, sure. Okay, here's a joke. Yeah, I'm a comedian. I had an uncle who had the same surgery as this guy. His was much worse because it was done by Dr. Phil.
All right, killed him, Conan. You killed him.
God, that's awful.